Swadika. Good morning, distinguished guests. I'm Sarai Chatkunchonit, Jirapad as your host, and I'd like to welcome all of you to this very special event, which is a part of Miss International Queen 2024 pageant. Now, this event is organized in collaboration with the Ministry of Justice to provide us with an opportunity to exchange legal knowledge and share diverse experiences related to gender equality from various perspectives. This aligns with the theme of this year's Miss International Queen pageant, the force of transformation, which emphasizes the power to drive positive changes, especially in achieving gender equality in all dimensions. So, on this occasion, we are very honored to have Mr. Thirayut Kao Singh, Deputy Director General of the Department of Rights and Liberties Protection, to deliver the opening speech. So please put your hands together and welcome Mr. Thirayut Kao Singh.
ศาสตราจารย์กิติคุณวิทิตพันตาพรอดีตผู้รายงานพิเศษแห่งองค์การสหประชาชาติด้านการป้องกันความรุนแรงและเลือกปฏิบัติด้วยเหตุแห่งเพศและผู้รายงานพิเศษแห่งองค์การสหประชาชาติว่าด้วยสถานการณ์ด้านสิทธิมนุษยชนในกัมพูชาคุณอริสาพันธุศักดิ์กรรมการผู้จัดการบริษัททิฟฟานี่โชว์พัทยาจำกัดผู้แทนสถานเอกอัครทูตท่านวิทยากร all speaker ผู้เข้าร่วมประชุมทุกท่านครับกับผมมีความยินดีเป็นอย่างยิ่งนะครับวันนี้ต้องขอบคุณทางบริษัททิฟฟานี่โชว์พัทยาจำกัดที่ได้ให้เกียรติมาร่วมแรงร่วมใจในการจัดประชุมเรื่องของความเท่าเทียม World Equality Forum ในวันนี้และขอบคุณแขกผู้เกียรติทุกท่านนะครับที่มาร่วมงานในวันนี้นะครับซึ่งแสดงให้เห็นว่าทุกท่านเห็นความสำคัญของการส่งเสริมและคุ้มครองสิทธิมนุษยชนและก็พร้อมที่จะเดินเคียงข้างไปร่วมกันนะครับกับทางกรมคุ้มครองสิทธิและเสรีภาพของกระทรวงยุติธรรมในการที่จะยกระดับการคุ้มครองเรื่องของสิทธิบุคคลที่มีความหลากหลายทางเพศทุกท่านครับโลกนี้มีความหลากหลายและความหลากหลายนี้เองก็เป็นสิ่งที่สวยงามและเป็นธรรมชาติที่สุดของการดำรงอยู่บุคคลทุกคนต้องได้รับการปฏิบัติอย่างเท่าเทียมและเสมอภาคการเลือกปฏิบัติต่อบุคคลไม่ว่าจะด้วยเหตุใดรวมไปถึงอัตลักษณ์ทางเพศและเพศวิถีจะกระทำมิได้อย่างเด็ดขาดนะฮะทั้งนี้ตลอดช่วงทศวรรษที่ผ่านมานานาประเทศได้มีพัฒนาการด้านความหลากหลายทางเพศเพิ่มขึ้นเป็นอย่างมากและในขณะเดียวกันบุคคลนะเพศหลากหลายก็ยังคงถูกเลือกปฏิบัติอยู่ในหลายมิติกรมคุ้มครองสิทธิและเสรีภาพเรามีความมุ่งมั่นที่จะส่งเสริมในเรื่องของสิทธิเสรีภาพและสิทธิมนุษยชนให้กับกลุ่มบุคคลเพศหลากหลายโดยจะเห็นนะฮะได้จากการดำเนินงานหลายอย่างต่อเนื่องนะครับทั้งในเชิงของกฎหมายนโยบายการปฏิบัติโดยเฉพาะอย่างยิ่งในด้านของกฎหมายเนี้ยกรมคุ้มครองสิทธิและเสรีภาพก็ได้ร่วมกับหน่วยงานภาคีที่เกี่ยวข้องทางภาครัฐภาคประชาสังคมในการผลักดันร่างพระราชบัญญัติแก้ไขเพิ่มเติมประมวลกฎหมายแพ่งและพาณิชย์หรือที่เรารู้จักกันในนามของกฎหมายสมรสเท่าเทียมซึ่งโดยปัจจุบันนี้ร่างพระราชบัญญัติดังกล่าวนี้อยู่ในระหว่างการนำขึ้นทูลเกล้าเพื่อลงพระปรมาภิไธยประกาศใช้เป็นกฎหมายในลำดับต่อไปนะครับสำหรับด้านนโยบายนั้นได้กำหนดให้หน่วยงานภาครัฐต้องดำเนินการให้บุคคลเพศหลากหลายได้รับความคุ้มครองจากการถูกเลือกปฏิบัติในหลายมิติเช่นเรื่องของการจ้างงานการเลื่อนตำแหน่งการจ่ายค่าแรงค่าจ้างหรือว่าการล่วงละเมิดทางเพศในสถานที่ทำงานซึ่งก็ได้กำหนดไว้อย่างชัดเจนในแผนปฏิบัติการระดับชาติว่าด้วยธุรกิจกับสิทธิมนุษยชนรวมทั้งได้กำหนดเป็นอีกหนึ่งกลุ่มเป้าหมายสำคัญนะครับในที่จะได้รับการคุ้มครองนะตามแผนสิทธิมนุษยชนแห่งชาตินะซึ่งก็เป็นกรอบนโยบายระดับชาติด้านสิทธิมนุษยชนที่สำคัญของไทยอีกด้วยนะครับสำหรับด้านการปฏิบัตินั้นกรมคุ้มครองสิทธิและเสรีภาพได้ร่วมกับภาคประชาสังคมสถานเอกอัครราชทูตประเทศต่างๆรวมถึงองค์การระหว่างประเทศ จัดกิจกรรมและโครงการเพื่อยกระดับการคุ้มครองบุคคลเพศหลากหลายเช่นได้ร่วมกับภาคีเครือข่ายในการจัดงานพรายมันธ์ในช่วงของเดือนมิถุนายนของทุกปีนะครับร่วมกับโครงการพัฒนาแห่งสหประชาชาติหรือว่า UNDP ในการจัดอบรมเจ้าหน้าที่บังคับใช้กฎหมายในการปฏิบัติต่อบุคคลเพศหลากหลายในกระบวนการยุติธรรมเป็นประจำทุกปีร่วมกับสถานทูตแคนาดาประจำประเทศไทยจัดทำแผนปฏิบัติการเพื่อการมีส่วนร่วมของบุคคลเพศหลากหลายในองค์กรนี้นอกจากนี้ล่าสุดนะฮะประเทศไทยเรายังได้เข้าเป็นสมาชิกของ The Equal Rights Coalition เป็นประเทศแรกของเอเชียซึ่งก็เป็นการตอกย้ำถึงความมุ่งมั่นของไทยในการส่งเสริมคุ้มครองและปกป้องสิทธิมนุษยชนของบุคคลทุกคนทุกท่านครับงานวันนี้จะเกิดขึ้นไม่ได้หากปราศจากพันธมิตรที่จะร่วมก้าวเดินไปนะครับเคียงข้างกันบนความเท่าเทียมดังคำกล่าวที่ว่า go together go further นะกรมเองนะครับต้องขอบพระคุณนะครับพันธมิตรทุกท่านนะที่อยู่ณที่แห่งนี้และที่ให้กำลังใจนะครับอยู่นอกสถานที่หรือว่าอยู่ทางบ้านนะครับโดยเฉพาะในเรื่องของทิฟฟานี่เนี่ยนะต้องเรียนว่ามีความร่วมมือเป็นอย่างมากนะครับในการจัดงานในวันนี้สุดท้ายนี้กับผมเชื่อว่าพวกเราทุกคนนะครับคงมีคำมั่นร่วมใจกันนะครับที่จะยืนเคียงข้างนะโดยเฉพาะกรมพร้อมกับพันธมิตรที่จะส่งเสริมและสนับสนุนด้านความเสมอภาคทางสังคมให้กับบุคคลชุมชนได้มีสิทธิเสรีภาพอย่างเท่าเทียมตลอดไปเพื่อให้ไทยสามารถยืนหยัดอยู่ในสังคมโลกได้อย่างภาคภูมิครับขอบคุณครับผม
ขอบพระคุณค่ะ Thank you very much to Mr. Thirayut Kaew Singh, Deputy Director General of the Department of Rights and Liberties Protection. Next, ladies and gentlemen, we are also very honored in welcoming Ms. Alisa Pantusak-Kun, Chairman of the Miss International Queen Organization. ขอเสียงปรบมือต้อนรับค่ะ
คุณธีรยุทธแก้วสิงห์ Deputy Director General of Rights and Liberties Protection Department Professor Richit Mantraporn Director General of Rights and Liberty Protection Department คุณเกิดโชติเกษมวงศ์จิต Inspector General of Ministry of Justice Mr. Remy Lambert Chargé d'Affaires French Embassy Mr. Sean Tinkler, Acting Political Counselor, Canadian Embassy. Ms. Nabila Sulier, Permanent Representative to UNSCAP, British Embassy. Ambassador of the Embassy of the Republic of South Africa to Thailand. The 23 representatives from 23 countries of Miss International Queen. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the World Equality Forum. Today's event shows our shared commitment to creating a world of inclusivity and equality. This forum, brought together by the Ministry of Justice and Tiffany Show Pattaya, is an important step in supporting the rights of transgender and gender-diverse community. 20 years ago, Tiffany Show Pattaya started the Miss International Queen pageant, with the belief that everyone, no matter their gender identity, deserves respect and recognition. Since then, the pageant has become a source of inspiration, helping people worldwide to embrace who they truly are. Through Miss International Queen, we have heard many stories of struggle and triumph. The bravery of those who have faced discrimination but still stand tall has shown us the importance of understanding and acceptance. In Thailand, we have made progress with legalization of same-sex marriage. However, while the law is moving forward, society's attitude still needs to catch up. There's still work to be done to achieve through equality. Building a fair and equal world starts with each of us. It begins at home, spread through our community, and eventually shape a better world for everyone. To the contestants who have shared their stories, thank you for your courage. Your voices bring us closer to a world where everyone is respected. And to everyone here today, your support helps turn this message into real change. Together we can create a future where justice and equality are realities for all. Thank you for being here and for your dedication making the world a better place. ขอบคุณค่ะ
Thank you very much to Ms. Salisan. Right next, it's time for the contestants of Miss International Queen 2024 from 23 countries to share their experiences and visions on gender equality from their perspectives. So let's start with Bolivia, Catalina Ortega.
Good morning, Thailand. My name is Catalina Ortega, Miss International Queen, Bolivia. En una sociedad donde a menudo nos dictan qué es bello y qué no, es necesario aclarar. No hay mayor belleza que un alma en paz consigo misma, abrazando su propia esencia. La belleza no radica en los estándares expuestos, pues nuestras diferencias no son defectos. Son los que nos hacen especiales, son las marcas de nuestras vivencias, de nuestras luchas y de nuestras victorias. Al aceptarnos plenamente, también abrimos la puerta para aceptar y apreciar la belleza de los demás, reconociendo que todos merecemos ser amados y valorados por lo que somos en realidad. La autoaceptación es una práctica de amor propio y compasión con uno mismo. Reconocer nuestra propia belleza requiere de coraje. Coraje para ver más allá del espejo y encontrar nuestra verdadera esencia. En este concurso de belleza no se busca la perfección superficial, se busca la autenticidad de personas que estén orgullosas de quienes son e inspiren a otros a hacer lo mismo. Porque al final del día la belleza radica en nuestra diversidad, en la confianza de nosotros mismos y en el amor que irradiamos cuando nos amamos y aceptamos tal y como somos.
Thank you, Bolivia. Next, please welcome Brazil, Jessie Lira.
Você já imaginou não ter a possibilidade de estudar por ser quem você é? Já imaginou não ser aceito no mercado de trabalho por conta do seu gênero? Ou sair na rua e não saber se voltará com vida? Essas são algumas das muitas situações de risco que a minha comunidade enfrenta em nossa sociedade. A comunidade trans é frequentemente marginalizada, sofrendo discriminação e violência em diversas esferas da vida. A falta de aceitação e de suporte social resulta na exclusão do sistema educacional e do mercado de trabalho, além de vulnerabilizar a violência física e emocional. Esses desafios não são apenas problemas individuais, mas sim questões estruturais que exigem uma resposta coletiva. É fundamental implementar políticas educacionais que promovam a inclusão e o respeito à diversidade de gênero e desde o ensino básico. Precisamos garantir que pessoas trans tenham as mesmas oportunidades de emprego que qualquer outra pessoa. A criação de políticas públicas que protejam a comunidade trans contra a violência é crucial. Também é essencial assegurar que pessoas trans tenham acesso a serviços de saúde adequados. É necessário aumentar a representatividade de pessoas trans em posições de liderança e na mídia. A posição dessas realidades requer o comprometimento de todos nós. Ao promover a inclusão, combater a discriminação e apoiar a comunidade trans, estamos construindo uma sociedade mais justa e qualitativa para todos. A mudança começa com a conscientização e a ação de cada indivíduo em prol dos direitos humanos e da dignidade de todas as pessoas, independentemente da sua identidade de gênero. I am Jessie Lira, Miss International Queen Brazil, and advocating for the inclusion of trans people in the job market.
Thank you, Brazil. Next, please welcome Cambodia.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Maya, but you can call me Maya. I come here by my dream, but behind my dream, until I come here to stand at the point is the Miss International Queen stage. With everyone think it's easy, but for the opposite. In my name, Maya is one and the first and only transgender woman in Cambodia who can overcome all the criticism and discrimination. From LGBT, people say that I'm not beautiful, I'm not full in English language. This factor make me more aware of the elimination of discrimination. Regardless of race, color, respectively, gender must start from me as a representative of a power voice and continue to be an example to all of you. Inspiringly, I come here to use my voice to show you that I am a transgender person. I have the ability to be beautiful, full of energy, strong. Will be represent all transgender people around the world as the model for the next generation of transgender person can spread this program to everyone to know better. Finally, I believe that Miss International Queen will achieve me as a campaigner for rights and follow for a life that is free. I will show the Cambodian people that I am the quality of Miss Queen. Until now, can I change the mindset of the message and the Cambodian people believe in me to be crowned Miss International Queen 2024. I promise everyone that this world will be fine, will eternal equality. Thank you so much. ขอบคุณค่ะ
Thank you, Cambodia. Next, please welcome Canada, Adriana Fernandez.
Bonjour and Sawadee Ka. My name is Adriana Fernandez, Miss International Queen Canada 2024. To speak before you today is an honor deeply rooted in my advocacy of equal access to healthcare for the LGBTQ+ community. Losing my parents at a young age underscores the importance of having accessible healthcare. And as a trans woman living across 4 countries, I've witnessed the disparities gender diverse individuals face, highlighting the urgent need for reform. My work with Alberta Healthcare Services, University of Calgary, and Skipping Stone showcases the power of informed care, policy advocacy, and community support. But to make a lasting impact, we need a global approach. Canadian author Margaret Atwood said, "A word after a word after a word is power." This insight speaks to the heart of this year's Miss International Queen message, the force of transformation. Just as words can inspire change, so can our actions. True transformation begins by recognizing our shared humanity and turning our voices into solutions. And this World Equality Forum is the perfect platform to spark conversation on equitable healthcare. Bearing the Canadian flag and echoing those facing health inequities, I am reminded of our community's resilience. Despite the challenges, we can imagine a world where healthcare providers provide informed care and inclusive care, and the policies in place prevent discrimination. This vision is not just a dream. It is a shared mission and a call to action. And by working together, this is the future we can turn into reality. Let us be the force that transforms the world. Merci and kapunaka.
Thank you, Canada. Next from China, Rin Asuka.
Distinguished guests, 你好. As a transgender woman and feminist, I've faced numerous challenges. However, I stand firm in my belief that feminism is the first step toward a world of equality, not about privilege, but opportunity. Traditional power structures such as patriarchy have led to the objectification of women, alienation of men, and limitation of human potential through binary thinking and stereotypes. But today, as I stand here with my Miss International Queen sisters, we prove that challenging these norms unleashes incredible human qualities. Our presence demonstrates that breaking free from binary constraints allows us to be our best selves. By embracing our authentic identities, we unlock humanity's true potential. Please imagine a world where everyone feels empowered to transcend society expectations. A world where peace, equality, and freedom flourish because each individual is encouraged to reach their full potential. Hand in hand, let's nurture a future where our differences are like flowers in a garden, each one unique, beautiful, and essential to the harmony of the whole. This is Asuka Lin, represent China. 谢谢.
Thank you, China. Next, we have Colombia, Juliana Rivera Gutierrez.
Sawadika. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, everyone, from wherever part of the world you are watching us. Welcome. Thank you for being here today. First, let me congratulate Thailand for the recent approval to legalize marriage equality, making a step closer to equality around the globe. Today, we gathered with a common mission to move towards a more equitable and just world to all. In 1988, delegates from different parts of the world were in favor of Universal Declaration of Human Rights, which protects human rights and freedoms. Now, 76 years ago, the governments that approved it not take into consideration how it would apply to our community, especially us, which is why the war did not stop that day. The constant progress and struggle of different individuals of organizations allow us to honor these rights and freedoms, especially to people belonging to our community in different parts of the world. What issues will move to the world towards equality? I consider that education is the cornerstone on which egalitarian societies are built. Other issues that should be addressed are gender equality and universal access to health, both for men, Juliana Rivera Gutierrez. An egalitarian world is one where our strongholds, instead of separating us, unite us, where we can see ourselves reflecting in others, to be able to recognize our defects, abilities, and weaknesses. And instead of this confronting us, they complement us, and thus be able to achieve a better world. Now I ask, how do you get society to be more open to idea of an egalitarian world? Today, platforms like Miss International Queen help us coordinate our efforts, share our best practice, and support each other. I call upon my colleagues to lead this cause, as many of you who are here are already doing it. Your persistence motivated us, your tenacity inspiring us. Remember, we achieve our goals with the cooperation of the people on both sides of the aisles. Let's take action so that equality is not just an aspiration, but a tangible reality. This is the way in which political change flourishes. Let's always keep in mind that equality is not a distant goal, but rather a constant and a continuous path that we must travel together with determination and solidarity. Finally, I humbly thank you for the space you gave me, to my sisters and brothers in the community. I tell you, wherever you are and whatever your circumstance of your life are going through, you are not alone. People around the world are working hard for us. Now that you have an alien in me. Thank you very much, and it was an honor to speak to you. Kapunka.
Thank you, Colombia. Next, please welcome Ecuador, Kenya Bonilla.
Buenos días, país de las sonrisas, Tailandia. Gracias a todos por permitirnos este espacio de respeto, tolerancia y sobre todo de igualdad. Porque hoy no solo somos reinas de belleza, hoy somos las embajadoras de cada una de nuestras naciones. Porque mediante nuestra voz, millones de mujeres transgéneros van a ser escuchadas. Qué orgullosa me siento de pertenecer a la familia Miss International Queen, porque gracias a este progreso y poder de la transformación, mujeres transgénero como nosotras tienen una libre participación, donde promovemos la aceptación de nuestros derechos. Por ello, en este preciso momento, soy aquella mujer transgénero que tuvo que pasar por 3 continentes, enfrentándose a diversas circunstancias y llevarse la valentía de cumplir esta meta. Soy esa mujer que lucha por sus derechos para conseguir una vida digna, porque llevo dentro de mí aquel niño que tuvo que pasar por violencia física y sexual. Y a su vez discriminación, no solo por ser una mujer transexual, sino que también por ser una mujer afro. Igual por dedicarme a las limpiezas de autos en las calles. Porque es un oficio que me enseña el valor de la vida, a ser respetuosa, tolerante. Y que ha sacado el lado servicial que todos los seres humanos debemos tener. Vengo de una familia humilde, de bajos recursos, donde siempre me inculcaron que cualquier trabajo, mientras sea digno y respetable, es honrado. Estoy orgullosa de donde vengo y de donde soy. Estoy feliz de la mujer que soy, ahora y en la que me he convertido. Aquella mujer soy yo, Kenia Bonilla, Miss International Queen, Ecuador. Thank you.
Next, we have El Salvador. Please welcome Tatiana Molina.
Sawadika, Thailand. My name is Tatiana Molina, and I am Miss International Queen El Salvador. In my country, I have achieved significant success considering the bad legal circumstances for transgender women living there. I am the first transgender woman in the University Univo. I am one of the first transgender women working for the government agency in my country, but that is not enough because in my country continue the discrimination. And I'm here because I want to raise my voice for my sister living over there. I want to share my own experience. I have a speech prepared here, but I want to tell with my heart. In El Salvador, I have overcome many obstacles in different moments of my life. For example, in one time when I was a teenager, I was victim of physical assault. I received a beating for being a transgender woman. And I have a scar in my arm result of that bad experience. El Salvador government doesn't have respect for trans human rights. There is no legal protection and remarkable number of discrimination, violence, and even murder cases toward my transgender sister are reported annually. This situation encourages many transgender women immigrate to countries that protect our rights. And that is my example of life. We are human, we vote, and we pay taxes. That's why my petition to the Salvadorian government is they have to start working with LGBT community, not against it. And also petitioning urgently to pass a gender identity law for trans people, plus to create a legislation against the discrimination. I feel so glad to be part of Miss International Queen because this amazing platform helped us to raise our voices against the discrimination. For me, it's very important to create spaces like this to can share our own experience of life to the world. The world had to know that experience because my experience is not the same of a transgender woman living in US or in Europe. That's why I'm here to tell about the discrimination in other countries without legal protection. Kapunka. Gracias, thank you.
Thank you, El Salvador. Next, please welcome India, Archie Ghosh.
Namaskar and Swadika. As a trans woman, I'm often met with pity. But let me assure you that being a transgender is not a limitation. It's a testament to my strength and resilience. Yes, I can dream and dream big because every human has a right to pursue their dreams. I come from a country where people take blessings from us. That means they accept us. But are we equal? 0.53% of Indian population is transgender. But most of them are abandoned by their family, forced to beg, or even worse. But if we look at the core, our issues, be it any geography or any history, is same. It's more than just recognition. It's about equal opportunities, it's about feeling safe and dignity. And to achieve that, we need education. And that's what is my mission. Together, we can educate both the community to make them empower and the society to make them more understanding. And when that happens, we are closer to equality. And then we don't seek the acceptance from society. We accept the society and we heal the society together. As the father of our nation says, be the change you want to see. Khapun Kha.
Thank you, India. Next, Indonesia, Olivier Summer.
Halo, apa kabar? Om Swastiastu, Sawadee-kha, Thailand. First and foremost, I would like to express my gratitude for the opportunity that is given by the Miss International Queen Organization. So today I'm able to stand before everyone and the inspiring Queen sister across the world. Ladies and gentlemen, picture a symphony orchestra where each instrument plays a unique part contributing the harmonious and the powerful performance. Our society is much like this orchestra, thriving when every individual, including trans women and community, as given the opportunity to contribute their unique talents and perspective. Today, we are on a crucial journey toward true gender equality in the world. Our trans women community faces numerous challenges, yet they rise above this obstacle with unwavering courage and determination. They remind us that authenticity and dignity are the bedrock of the just society. As a trans woman of Indonesia, we do face great challenges, but it's never put out my fighting spirit. However, not everyone is as lucky and know how to ignite the fighting spirit. Therefore, through my initiative, Trans Power, I have committed to nurturing of a trans woman community of Indonesia. With the program Trans Skill, we're providing essential skill training and empowering trans women to pursue their professional dreams. Transpiration focuses on inspiration and motivating them to break barriers. While Transpowerment, we ensure they have the support and resources needed to thrive. By erasing the stigma that trans women lack skill and professionalism, we're not just changing perception, we're transforming life. We are orchestrating a future where everyone's contributions are recognized and valued. Together, we can create a more inclusivity in society, where everyone, regardless of gender identity, and contribute to and benefit from our collective progress. Let us continue to champion equality, celebrate diversity, and create a future where every person valued and respected for who they truly are. We just like instrument in our symphony, every individual at the richness of our world. Thank you, Kapkunaha.
Thank you, Indonesia. Please welcome Japan, Rin Suchiya.
Good morning, everyone. Konnichiwa. Sawadee-ka, Thailand. I am Miss International Queen Japan 2024. My name is Rin Suchiya. First and foremost, all we want and all I want from the world is peace. What makes me proud of Japan is the smiling faces of its people due to peace. I also have Filipino blood from my mother. Japan and the Philippines are two different countries in my mind, but they have completely different environments. Still, it is not the same. It is not the same dominates or something. There is a sense of mutual acceptance and passion, compassion in both Japan and the Filipino. Yes, I am not a wealthy person, but with ambition and positive thinking, I am now standing on the world stage as a representative of Japan. This is for me to be me and for all queens, wherever they are, to have ease of living peace and peace for all community everywhere, regardless of upbringing roots. Anyone can bring abundance and light to the hearts of others people and change the world, and I will prove it. And Miss International Queen Japan, prove it. Even if you are not pure blood, you can represent your equality, your country, and I'm so honored to be a part of it. Thank you so much. Kapun ka.
Thank you, Japan. Please welcome Laos, Napat Sarakan Samad Maniwong.
สบายดี สวัสดีค่ะ กล่าวคำเคารพอย่างสุดซึ้งไปยังทุกท่าน ก่อนอื่นดิฉันขอแสดงความยินดีกับประเทศไทยที่กำลังจะผ่านสมรสเท่าเทียม นี่เป็นอีกหลักฐานหนึ่งที่ทำให้พวกเรารู้ว่าความเท่าเทียมมีอยู่จริงในสังคมหากเราร่วมมือกัน มีครั้งหนึ่งดิฉันจะจัดงานแฟชั่นโชว์ที่ประเทศของฉันทุกอย่างถูกหยุดลงเพียงเพราะไม่ให้สาวข้ามเพศขึ้นเดินแฟชั่นโชว์ในครั้งนั้นมันเกิดความคิดขึ้นมาในหัวฉันหลายอย่างว่าทำไมถึงปิดกั้นพวกเราเพียงเพราะพวกเราเป็น LGBTQ สิ่งที่เราร้องขอในวันนี้มันไม่ได้ยากเกินไปเลยเพียงแค่คุณเปิดใจและมองเราเป็นมนุษย์คนหนึ่งเหมือนกันกับคุณพวกเราควรได้รับโอกาสสิทธิเท่าเทียมทุกรูปแบบในสังคมอย่างแท้จริงขอบคุณเวที Miss International Queen ที่สร้างสรรค์เวทีอันทรงเกียรติให้กับพวกเราและฉันหวังว่าฉันจะมีโอกาสจัดงานประกวดดีๆแบบนี้สนับสนุนกลุ่ม LGBTQ ในลาวให้ได้รับการเท่าเทียมและสานฝันให้กับกลุ่ม LGBTQ และฉันหวังว่าการมาของพวกเราทุกคนในวันนี้จะนำการเปลี่ยนแปลงกลับไปสู่ประเทศของพวกเราทุกๆคนขอบคุณค่ะ
Thank you, Laos. Next, Malaysia, Eva Mendes Foster.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Selamat pagi. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Eva Foster, and I'm honored to represent Malaysia at Miss International Queen 2024. Equality is not just a word. It is a fundamental that human rights deserves, regardless of their gender, race, and background. As we stand here in the beautiful country of Thailand, a land renowned for its rich culture and warm hospitality, Thailand's acceptance and celebration inspire us all. It is a testament to what can be achieved when a society embraces equality. In Malaysia, we strive to achieve a similar balance. We also face challenges in ensuring that everyone is treated with respect and dignity. But I'm hopeful the ongoing efforts to promote equality in Malaysia are paving the way for a brighter future. Let us continue to advocate for equality, not just in our countries, but across the globe, ensuring that every voice is heard and every person is valued. We need to have respect for each other, love each other, hug each other. My last word, one for all. Thank you so much for Malaysia.
Thank you, Malaysia. Please welcome Mexico, Romina Amador Muniz.
Buenos días a todos. Estar aquí para mí es muy importante. Para mí esto es algo histórico. Creo que es un gran logro de los certámenes de belleza. Para mí, este es el momento perfecto para hacer un llamado de honestidad, de inclusión y de respeto hacia todas las manifestaciones de género, comenzando por las mujeres trans. Es momento de reeducarnos como sociedad, de aceptarnos sin etiquetas. Basta del daño moral y físico. Basta de cerrarnos las puertas a las oportunidades laborales, políticas y de sanidad. Las mujeres trans somos mujeres tan fuertes que podemos transformar nuestra mente y nuestro cuerpo. Somos mujeres tan fuertes que de esa manera estoy segura que podemos transformar también el mundo en un lugar mejor, donde todos podamos sentirnos seguras. Nosotras no queremos ser iguales, solamente queremos vivir siendo nosotras mismas. Nosotras somos similares a todos ustedes, pero yo creo que sí venimos a este mundo con una dosis extra de valentía. Esa valentía que nos permite poder vivir la vida de la manera en la que nosotros nos sentimos felices. Por eso, quiero decirles a todos ustedes que una mujer trans no es una enemiga social. Una mujer trans solamente es una mujer que se permitió elegir vivir de la manera en la que es feliz. Y cuando una mujer es feliz, estoy 100% segura que lo que tiene que aportarle al mundo seguramente va a ser positivo. Todas nosotras ya somos parte de un mejor mañana. Yo soy Romina Amador y soy la representante de México. Muchas gracias.
Thank you, Mexico. Next we have Myanmar. Monica.
Mingla Washin. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, esteemed college, and Miss International Queen Organization. It is an honor to stand before you today as this prestigious institution. Today, we came here to exchange ideas, forge new connections, and inspire change. And I would like to deliberate on the topic of equality. Equality is state of being equal, especially in status, rights, and opportunities for all individuals regardless of their race, gender, sexual orientation, socioeconomic status, and other characteristics should have the same rights, opportunities, and treatment on global scale. For LGBTQIA+ communities, as well as we deserve to have the same rights, opportunities, protection as all other members of society. I strongly advocate for same treatment under the law, protection from discrimination and violence, and ability to live openly and authentically without fears. This is the outcome we aspire to achieve within society. Together, we can create the world where love is love and the equality is reality for all. I am Monica, representing my beautiful country, the Korean land of Myanmar. Thank you.
Thank you, Myanmar. Next, Peru. Catalina Marzano.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. 5 years ago, I started my transition, and I was received by my family with a welcome arms. But unfortunately, this is not the reality. The reality is that my sisters are out there doing jobs that they don't want to do, being murdered, being bullied, and my government, knowing that, they just label us as a mental ill. That's the reality that we are facing in this world. That's why I want to invite you all to find a key to keep fighting for a world of equality. I invite you all to don't sit there, because when we are in a comfortable position, as I was, having the support of my family, sometimes we don't want to do nothing else. We are here in this platform, And I want to say to all, thank you for listening and hear all of each one of our histories. Kapunka.
Thank you, Peru. Please welcome Philippines, Sofia Nicole Acanjo.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Sofia Nicole Arcangel, Miss International Queen Philippines. As someone who personally experienced discrimination and now representing the very beautiful soul of our colorful rainbow, I dreamed of a world wherein there is no discrimination, there is no inequality. And today is the day that we have to start a change. We have to start a change to create equality for everybody, to create a safe space for everybody. In the Philippines, we are fighting for a bill which is the sexual orientation, gender identity expression, sexual characteristic bill, which has been on the Congress for 23 years and haven't been passed because they think that it's just for the benefit of the LGBTQ community, while in fact, it is for everybody. And if there's a law for the cisgender community, why wouldn't they pass SOGI bill? So today I'm standing here together with all of you and 22 empowered individuals from different countries, different stories, and different situations. I know we can make it happen with the help of the Miss International Queen platform. We should make it happen. Thank you.
Thank you, Philippines. Please welcome Puerto Rico, Daniela Victoria.
Sawadee ka, Thailand. Good morning, distinguished delegates and esteemed guests. Today, I want to present myself. I am Daniela Victoria Arroyo, Miss International Queen, Puerto Rico. I stand before you as a university-educated trans woman who has made history in the advocacy for trans rights several occasions in my country. As a teenage schoolgirl, I had to fight for my right to wear a female uniform to school and my right to use a female restroom. Later, in 2017, I had to sue my government to get the right to change the gender mark on my birth certificate. This victory made it possible not just for me, but for all transgender Puerto Ricans to also be able to correct their gender in their birth certificates. For me, it fills my heart with joy to know that I was able to pave the way for the future generations to not have to go through the same struggles that I did as a younger girl. Yes, I recognize that none of these achievements would have been possible had it not been for the love and support of my family, and most importantly, the love and support of my own mother. As a transgender woman, we are all more likely to experience homelessness, discrimination, and violence. However, the factor that has been shown to disrupt all of these negative outcomes is family and social acceptance. During my time in Thailand, I have been inspired by how much transgender women are celebrating and by the progress advocates have made in advancing the Gender Recognition Act and marriage equality. While no country is perfect, Thailand is a model of possibility for transgender people for what transgender people can be when they're supported by their families and embraced truly by the society. Let's make love and acceptance our guiding principles in every society by reforming our laws to reflect the goodness of our hearts. Today I can say with confidence that the real force of transformation is love. Love transformed me into the woman who stands before you today, a woman of impact and a leader for positive change because all of the love that has nourishes me during my journey. I am here because I want to inspire the world to embrace the greatest force of transformation, which is love. Kapungha. Thank you.
Thank you, Puerto Rico. Next, we have Taiwan, Republic of China, Ella.
Hello everyone. 在我认为个人 在我个人认为，平等的世界是要每个人都享有相同等的权利、机会、尊重的世界，无论其性别、性取向、种族、宗教、能力或者经济状况。平等的世界并不是消除差异，而是尊重和庆祝差异，确保每个人都能够在公平和尊重的环境中生活与成长。这样的世界需要每个人的共同努力和持续的推动，才可以逐步实现。国际女王小姐这个平台已经成为跨性别女性展示才华和美丽内涵的重要的舞台，同时也具有广泛的社会影响力。我代表我国在此平台促进不同文化之间的交流和理解，这有助于全球范围变性人的权益活动，分享成功的经验和策略，并建立国际合作网络，推动社会更加平等与包容的方向发展。在我国，社会对 LGBTQ 群体的接受度正在逐步的增高，特别是在年轻一代中，对于性别多样性和性取向的理解和包容性有着明显的提升。然而，传统的观念和文化仍然对一些人造成困扰，特别是在那种较为保守的家庭和社区中。这种情况下，很多 LGBTQ 的人仍然面临来自家庭、职场和社会的压力和歧视。我国在这个权利方面取得了一些重要的法律进展，在2019年5月24日正式生效同性恋同婚合法化的实现。这标志着我们在婚姻平等迈出了一大步。然而，有非常多的领域需要改进，反歧视法、性别认同和变性手术、心理健康支持。很多人因为歧视和排斥而经历心理的困扰，需要更多的心理的健康的资源跟服务。总之，我们在 LGBTQ 权利和社会接受度方面取得一些进展，但仍然有更多需要去做的工作。作为代表，我将努力推动性别平等 LGBTQ 的权利发展，并希望通过分享经验和故事，能够启发更多人支持我们的社区。
Thank you, Taiwan, Republic of China. Next, please welcome Thailand, Saruda Panyakam.
Sawadee. Hello, everyone. Beyond being an international flight attendant, I am also a committed UNICEF volunteer. I have personally experienced the harsh reality of inequality in education, opportunities, and basic living in my life, and in many people in my country, Thailand. This issue affects everyone. In Thailand, these inequalities are clear from faraway country, city, to the big city, Bangkok. Women and trans face discrimination. The children lack of education, and marginalized groups struggle for rights. Thailand also shows hope and progress in addressing this issue. By embracing intersectionality, recognizing the overlapping identity and challenges of 13 vulnerable of groups, we can drive real change. Globally, I believe intersectionality is a powerful tool for change. Intersectionality is more than a theory from the gender study books. We need to make this to be in the real serious to be allowed to protect them all. It must be a part of our law, upheld by the Universal Declaration of human rights and supported by over 100 countries. This approach is key to achieving the Sustainable Development Goal that made by 190 countries around the world. Equality and opportunities is a fundamental right. It's much to including children, youth, women, the elderly, people with disability, LGBTQ individuals, ethnic minority, those people that living with HIV, substance users, migrant workers, informal workers, sex workers, and ex-offenders. To truly leave no one behind, we must incorporate this intersectionality and inclusivity into the action. That's why I am standing here today, not just represent my country, Thailand, but represent everyone that being a human. We are born equal, we are born human. Why we separate each other? Why we will leave somebody behind? Let's go together to the force of transformation. I am Saruda Panyakam, Miss International Queen, Thailand. ขอบคุณค่ะ
Thank you, Thailand. Next, please welcome United States of America, Catalina Ortega.
Good morning, everyone. Why do you blame yourself? A question an abuse victim hotline once asked me, a phrase that forever transformed my life. When people think of pageantry, we often think tall, beautiful, slender, the perfect teeth, the best smile. It's never the one who's been a victim of bullying throughout most of their life, or one who's been sexually abused twice by two different people at two different times. Yet that is my story. As a survivor of physical, sexual, and mental abuse, I know firsthand the pain of having no voice with a mind that is screaming for help. I know what it is like to let fear and shame control your mind, to lose hope, or to have no desire to live. Transgender, cisgender, women or men, abuse and trauma can distort our perception and reality in order to survive. I share my story to end the stigma on mental health, and because I believe in the power of vulnerability. Vulnerability is the soul that connects us as people. It is a savior that allows us to recognize that we are all experiencing trauma in one way or another. To be the force of transformation, you must lead as an example and break systematic barriers. In order to gain world equality, we must begin to look within ourselves. Understand that tribalism is division, that self-love is healing, and kindness is the highest form of intelligence. If you ask me why did I blame myself, simply because I did not know that I was allowed to be kind to myself. And since we are in Thailand, I'd like to end with a quote from the beloved and late King Bhumibol, who once said that a good person can make another person good. That means goodness can illustrate in our society. ขอบคุณค่ะ ดิฉันชื่อ Catalina มาจากอเมริกา Thank you so much. My name is Catalina. I am Miss International Queen USA.
Thank you, USA. Next, please welcome Venezuela, Shana Sabala.
Good morning, world. Bonjour. Sawadika, Thailand. I am Shana Sabala, Miss International Queen Venezuela 2000 24. En un mundo lleno de desafíos, es crucial celebrar nuestra diversidad y entendamos que cada historia es importante y valiosa de ser escuchada. El amor propio es el primer paso hacia la verdadera libertad. Cuando nos aceptamos y nos amamos tal y como somos, encontramos la fuerza para superar cualquier obstáculo. La perseverancia, el compromiso con nosotras mismas nos permiten alcanzar todas nuestras metas y lo más importante, nos preparan para dar la mano a quienes más lo necesiten. Para poder ayudar a los demás, debemos ayudarnos a nosotras mismas y llenarnos de amor. Reconociendo nuestra propia humanidad, podemos conectarnos profundamente con los demás. Solo así, con el corazón abierto y dispuesto a comprender, podemos construir un mundo mejor, un mundo justo e inclusivo. Como Miss Venezuela, no solo quiero que mi voz continúe la lucha contra los derechos de nuestra comunidad, sino también hacer un llamado a las organizaciones internacionales para que vean explícitamente la situación de mi país, donde pedimos libertad. Pero nuestras voces están siendo silenciadas por la corrupción y el miedo. Creo que juntos podemos lograr esta anhelada libertad e igualdad. Viva Venezuela, viva Tailandia, viva el respeto. Kapunka.
Thank you, Venezuela. Next, please welcome Vietnam, Nguyen Tân Sang.
Xin chào, สวัสดีค่ะทุกท่าน First of all, I would like to say congratulations to Thailand because Thailand is the first country of Southeast Asia legalized same-sex marriage. ขอแสดงความยินดีกับประเทศไทยที่สมรสเท่าเทียมในตรงนี้นะคะ หนูก็หวังว่าสมรสเท่าเทียมจะเกิดขึ้นที่ประเทศเวียดนามของหนูเหมือนกันค่ะ ขอบคุณค่ะ This is a great honor to be able to stand in here to not only represent my country, Vietnam, but also the young generation as well, to share and to raise our voice. I want to say that how proud I am for that this moment has come true, how much effort of our community has put into this special milestone, and how many things I can do to more spread it. And today I'm standing here. I want to say, I want to raise my voice and raise my hand to have everyone in need. And this process is so hard for me to be alone. And please raise your hand with me. ทุกคนสามารถยกมือขึ้นหน่อยได้ไหมคะ ขอบคุณค่ะ Solidarity and love is a testament to the power of equal society, and together be a force of transformation. Thank you so much. ขอบคุณค่ะ
Thank you, Vietnam. Next, please welcome Miss International Queen 2023, Solang Deka.
I'm very tall. Can everyone hear me? Perfect. Good day, all. My name is Solange, your reigning Miss International Queen. Before I begin my closing speech, I would like to thank you all for being present here today and listening to all of these heartwarming stories. When I first took the stage at Miss International Queen last year, I had the right reasons on why I wanted to compete. I wanted to have the platform to create change in a world that desperately needs it. I've had the opportunity to travel the world during my reign to bring positivity, respect, and equality. That's something that I haven't experienced myself for a very long time. I grew up in a small rural countryside of the Netherlands, where my gender diversity was not celebrated but frowned upon, and I was often asked to hide who I was by my own family, who still on this day do not accept me. being here, it gives opportunity to people like me who grew up in an unsafe world who are ready to make it safe. And for that, I thank you. As we come to the close of this incredible gathering, I want to express my deep gratitude to each of you for the commitment, passion, and determination you've shown in our collective pursuit of world equality. This room, filled with such diverse voices, is a testament to the progress we have made and a reminder of the work that still lies ahead. We live in a world where borders too often divide us, where differences can become walls instead of bridges. Yet, here we stand together, united in our shared beliefs, that every person, regardless of race, gender, religion, or background, deserves to live with dignity, respect, and opportunity. World equality is not just a lofty ideal, it is a fundamental human right, and it is the cornerstone of peace, the foundation of justice, and the engine of global progress. It's in the way we treat our neighbors, in the conversations we have with our children, and in the choices we make, both big and small. It's about standing up when it's uncomfortable, speaking out when it's unpopular, and extending a hand even when we are uncertain. True equality demands that we not only see each other, but also hear and honor each other's stories. Yet, as we stand here today, we must acknowledge that the road to true equality is long and fraught with challenges. We see persistent gaps in wealth and opportunity, systematic injustices that hold back entire communities. These are not just issues on paper. They are the lived realities of millions around the globe. I always like to say, when we lift others, we lift ourselves, and we all rise. This is the essence of what we strive for, a world where every person, regardless of background, has the opportunity to reach their full potential. Today we have listened, we have learned, and we have shared our hopes for a world that celebrates the richness of our differences and finds strength in our unity. But let this not be the end of our conversation. Let it be the beginning. Let the inspiration we feel today fuel our actions for tomorrow. Because I believe in the power of people. People like you, people like me, who can change the world. I believe in the strength of our collective will to bend the arc of history towards justice. And I believe that together we can create a future where equality is not just a dream, but a reality for all. In closing, I urge you all to carry the spirit of this assembly back to your countries, your communities, and your families. Let the principles of equality guide your decisions, inform your policies, and inspire your actions. And please remember that the fight for equality is not confined to these walls. It is a struggle that must be waged in every corner of the globe for every day. Let us be the voices of change, the bearers of hope, and the champions of a world where everyone belongs. In the end, our pursuit of equality is not just about changing policies, it's about changing hearts, beginning with our own. Because together, we can. Khop kun ka. Thank you.
Khop kun ka very much. Solange Decker, Miss International Queen 2023. And also please give another big round of applause for all of our contestants from 23 countries for sharing their perspectives and visions.